I want to talk about the importance of mentoring and how it affected me. Growing up, I almost always had good grades, and I tried to be as mature as I could. Most of the time, people just let me pass or were just a little rude, which I would try to respond to with kindness. I didn't grow up with my father, so I never really had a solid male role model. There were a few people in my life, such as my pastor or my mom's friend's husband, but they never really stuck. My story is to tell you how you can learn from not only examples of the wrong thing, but also examples of the right thing. I had faced bad authority before, but my biggest authoritative battle was probably against my basketball coach, Steve, we'll call him. He would curse and be rude with the team, but most of the team would just enjoy it because they cursed and were rude too. I never really felt involved in everything they did because I didn't share that quality, that trait. So a lot of the time when they were making jokes and cursing, I would just stand off to the side, doing lunch or dribbling the basketball on my own. I never was really involved in drills or anything like that, and I didn't feel like I was wanted. So I would try to be nice to my coach and just try to be the best teammate I could so they knew that I wanted to be on the team. I would work hard in practice and do everything I could, but it just wouldn't change. Nothing would work. One day in practice, we were doing a practice game, a scrimmage, and my elementary friend was on the other team. He scored a basket and I pushed him as a celebration. The coach stopped me and the entire practice and questioned me on why I did that. He said that he said that the other team was not to be celebrated while cursing in the mix. I thought to myself, he's not on the other team. We're only in practice. Why is he treating me this way? Why isn't he being welcoming? I wanted it to be better. So I realized that a mentor really had power over his mentee, whether he was doing good or bad. I understood the importance of why kids needed a comfortable space to grow up, somewhere where they felt like they were loved and appreciated. I started coaching basketball camps where we would train kids for the Snake Foundation. It wasn't anything super intense where we were trying to make them into the next Michael Jordan, but we were trying to give them a good time, something that they could do in the meantime. I really enjoyed doing that, and I did it probably 5 days a week. It was my favorite thing to do. Although it was work, it was never really about the money. I loved how all the kids felt like they had a place to come, and every day they'd come in and say, "Hey Zay, let's get started." But I thought back to when I was in high school, and my coach wasn't nice to me, and my teammates didn't make me feel included, and that motivated me to make sure that all of them knew that they were valued and wanted. So I guess if I had anything to take from my story, I would just say that children's minds are molded by your examples, the things that you do, not the things that you say. So, as a famous quote, be the change that you want to see in the world.